This is a Hosetract LB-330 hose reel that is not locking. The pawl is not catching, I'm assuming, so we're going to dissect it and find out what's going on. Disconnect your hose, which lets you take out your circlip, put it in your bowl. This should come right off. While you're in here, you may want to change O-rings if you feel like it. These are not leaking, so I'm not going to fool with them, although I probably should. Then, from what I understand, I just take out these bolts here, which will take the whole reel off. We'll find out. I have another circlip on there. I'll take that off. Maybe that takes the whole reel off. Now let's see. Yeah, there you go. Alright, that was easy enough. I don't see nothing wrong with it there. Ah, it's binding. Needs to be cleaned up. It's not going back into place. That's all it is. Watch. See, it's not going back into place. So I got to take it off and clean it up. And it looks like it might be about a 5-minute job total. Let's see. Another circlip. Take that one off. And this should come straight up after I clean it up a bit. Might put this in the ultrasonic cleaner and get it good and clean. But that is what the problem is. Right there. It is funky. Clean this up. When I put this back in, I got to put it in so that spring gets in that groove. Alright, let's see. Alright. Get all that nasty old grease off of there. This here I'm going to put in the ultrasonic. It's pretty funky. Then again, it's aluminum. might just clean it. I put everything that I took off in the ultrasonic cleaner, and we're going to put it in for 3 minutes. Let's see what happens. I cleaned some tools this morning with the cleaner, and I'm amazed at how clean they came out compared to what they were. I've been wanting to get one, and I finally went and got it. On sale at Chinese Special Harbor Freight. That's in there. I'm going to go ahead and take off this because I've got to line up that spring. And I'm not going to line up that spring without taking that off. So actually, that's all I have to do. I might put this in the cleaner too. Yep, I'm going to put that in the cleaner too because it's pretty funky. So I got to just wait a second. No sense in having to do it again when I can do it one time. This thing's got a little age on it. Obviously pretty easy to work on. Company was very helpful. Sent me the parts list and other stuff. And told me what the problem was. The cleaner's finished. Get a clean towel. Pull that stuff out of there. As you can see, it cleans it. Just wipe them down. All the grease is gone. And all it is sonic waves that does it. Let's see what the pawl looks like. Look at that. That is amazing that that machine does that easily. That is just amazing to me. Whoever thought of that first is a genius. Perfectly clean. Put them where they belong before I lose them. Circlips, you can see the shine to them. No grease whatsoever. Perfectly clean. Alright, now look at the condition of this thing when I'm putting it in, how funky it is. I'm going to wipe off some of the bulk of this grease. And then I'm going to put it in there. Alright. Alright, that's that. Then I'm going to put it in the basket. And it fits perfectly. Alright, I'm going to put that one in for 5 minutes. I'm not going to put the heat on it. I'm going to leave it like it is. I might put the heat on it halfway through. Put the pawl back on. Put a touch of grease on it. And put it back together. together because that's finished. Put the circlip back on. And that. And let's see how it operates now. Oh, look at that. It does what it's supposed to do. So it was dried up grease. That was the problem. I decided to change the O-rings since I have the size I need. Go ahead and take them off with your pick. Alright. Always good to have an O-ring kit in-house. Alright, one on. Same size. Two on. Alright, that's that. Alright, our cleaner is finished. Pull that out of there. You can see it looks cleaner already. Shinier anyway. And just wipe the residue off. And it comes right off. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. That's it. I'm gonna run some towel through here. Get that out of there. If you're not familiar with this ultrasonic cleaner, it's great for cleaning carburetors. It gets all up in the spots that you can't even see with the naked eye. See, I got some holes here. Oh, that's the holes where the bolts go, obviously. But it's pretty much clean now. Got a few spots that I'm hitting with a brush. Get it out. It's loose. It just needs to be knocked off. Perfectly clean. Absolutely perfectly clean. And that's it. Put a little grease on there for lubrication. Not much. Take this, and this has to line up with that spring. The spring has to go in it, so you could use your pick and that should be that. And as you can see, when you click it, the pawl is now doing its job. So when you pull it, it goes so far and it locks, which gives the tension to the spring, and then when it gets so far, it unlocks. So that's how that works. So that's that. Alright, let's put it back together. We got a circlip that goes on there. And it does hurt when it springs back against you. Alright, that's that. Sure it's in the groove, and it is. Alright, then get this baby back on there. Probably ought to take off the hose. Let's see, we might not have to. Let's take off the hose. Alright, let's see if we can figure this one out. This, I think, goes like this. And this one goes like this. And then these bolts go back in. Don't want to over torque these because they are aluminum. Well, they screw it into aluminum anyway. Alright, that's that. And then this baby goes back on. Pretty tight on those O-rings, so that should be fine. Alright, then you have another circlip. And that is that. Alright, and then this baby goes back in here. Get some pipe dope and put it in there. Actually decided on Teflon tape and not pipe dope. Less messy, although at this point I don't think it would have made much different. Alright, that should do it. Alright. Now I got to preload the hose. And what that means is you wrap the hose around the thing with no spring tension, because you just I think I'm doing this right. If not, it's easy to fix. Actually, it's probably easier on the wall than it is doing it right here. Too bad this whole hose don't fit in that ultrasonic cleaner because this sucker's dirty. Alright, I'm just putting it on here for right now, and then I'll preload it when I get it on the wall. Alright, that's that. Alright, I got it up, and it's working fine, except it needs to be preloaded more. So if you pull it out, then you hear the clicks. When you hear the clicks, you stop, it stops. When you don't hear the clicks, it'll go back. So it stops, and then it goes back. So, if I pull it all out, like so, 30 feet, and you let it go back, it does not have enough spring tension to roll it all back up. So what you need to do is give it more spring tension. To do that, what you do is you take this out of the guide, you take the hose out of the guide, and you just wrap it more on the reel, and that gives you your tension. Then you put it back in the guide. Now I don't have the stop that you're supposed to have. I gotta get one or make one. But now, when I pull it out, alright, it stays out. When I'm ready to put it back in, I'm going to have to put a little more tension. It's not quite enough. It's good, but it's not great. I'm going to give it another wrap. Let's try it again. Nope. One more. Never let the spring go back, the hose go back on its own. Alright, that is perfect. I will put something here to keep it from going in. Actually, see, it's pulling it in. So, that'll lock it there. But I need to make a block to hold that. And that's it. That's how you repair the pawl on a Hosetract brand LB 330, and I'm sure other units also.